From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Gillette. Trevor Etienne to return this. He starts on the run back of the 27.
Ready up.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here, ready.
They'll start on the grab. Gallup. And gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set, hut. Black ultra. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Rush coming for Young. Running right side by McMillan. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
10 cycles.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Let's go. 10.
I'll give to Dowd. He's running left. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door with a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Offense to the line fast. 3rd down run with Dowd. And they're not going to get anything out of this call, Brock. He's called down, just getting back to that line of scrimmage. It's 4th down coming up.
10. Ready?
They're going for it. Young. He's down to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, put.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
5, 97. Set.
Dowdle will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talking about getting the quarterback in a rhythm, right? Yeah. Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5, and to finish it off for 6, that is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scanaboo on the ground. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Pack 60.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
19 Tiger.
Quick throw right side. He spins right by him. Still running. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Wow, down by just a score and a lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try, and the Panthers secure that kick. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Set, ready. Black 40, ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. This is caught inside the 15. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
Set, ready.
No doubt on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Pass it down close. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Clock 10 cycles.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set punt.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Gonna give now to Dowdle. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. The Panthers grow their lead to 8. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Dale Robinson now to return this. And he takes the return out of bounds. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Now go play action. Here's Dart. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Ross off the play fake. He finds Neighbors right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Play action. It's Wilson. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On the play fake, Winston. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. Well, they just did.
That one's complete, right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out with a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
They throw it with the left. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Let's see what Wilson has planned here. 2-point try coming up. And he's got a man. Complete. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Set to return. It's Chuba Hubbard. He's got a lead up past the 30. Great vision. Gets him across midfield. And he gets them all the way down nearly to the 35 before going out.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Gets it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
Black shot. Set.
Young on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, blue striker. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. The Panthers push the lead to 2 scores now. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Winston now off the play fake. Pulled in by his back. Scattergood. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Ross out of the pistol. Taking a shot deep here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy when you're on second down.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You